Hello everybody, my name is Davis and welcome back to another video, and today we are here for another severe weather breakdown. Now today, we're going to be talking about an ongoing severe weather outbreak bringing damaging winds, large hail, and even a few tornadoes to a certain portion of the United States. So let's go ahead and get right into it, starting off with the Storm Prediction Center outlook for today, where we have an enhanced risk of severe weather across portions of New England. Tornado threat for today. If you're in that yellow area, you have a 10% chance to see a tornado in your town. Now, this is very rare, and this is actually the first time that this has happened in 6 whole years that we've had a 10% tornado risk up in New England, so stay aware and be prepared. Damaging wind threat for today. If you're in that red area, you have a 30% chance to see wind gusts of 60 miles per hour or higher in your town, so look out for that. Hail threat for today. If you're in that yellow area there up into Montana and North Dakota, you have a 15% chance to see hail of 1 inch or larger in your town, so look out for that. Now moving on to tomorrow, we have a slight risk of severe weather for portions of the upper Midwest. Tornado threat for tomorrow. If you're in that green area, you have a 2% chance to see a tornado in your town, so make sure to have a tornado action plan in place. Damaging wind threat for tomorrow. If you're in that yellow area, you have a 15% chance to see wind gusts of 60 miles per hour or higher in your town, so make sure to look out for that. Hail threat for tomorrow. If you're in that yellow area, you have a 15% chance to see hail of 1 inch or larger in your town, and if you're in the black circle, then you have at least a 10% chance to see hail of 2 inches or larger in your town, so make sure to look out for that, as that is large destructive hail possible up there into portions of Minnesota and extreme western Wisconsin, as well as extreme northeastern North Dakota. Now, going into Tuesday here, we have a slight risk of severe weather for portions of the Midwest, but it's too early to break down the threats that brings. So let's go ahead and move on to this mesoscale discussion here that I quickly want to mention. Now, this is in effect between now and 1:30 p.m. Eastern. A tornado watch is likely by the early afternoon hours for portions of New York, Massachusetts, New Hampshire, Vermont, and Maine here. And this is going to be a pretty dangerous one, as again, we have that 10% tornado risk in place for today within 25 miles of any given point. So make sure to look out for that. Make sure you have multiple ways to receive alerts. Moving on to what the models are showing for this event today, this is what things are going to be looking at like here at about 2 p.m. Eastern, all right? We've got ourselves some potential supercells even starting to fire off in portions of western PA, western New York, and then also some bigger thunderstorms here, kind of more into a cluster up into portions of more upstate New York, close to the Finger Lakes. But going into 3, 4 p.m. Eastern, we can see some of these very dangerous storms here entering portions of Vermont especially. I think central and southern Vermont is going to have the greatest tornado threat for today, and again, I think the time frame for that's going to be around, I'd say 3 to 4 p.m., maybe even 5 p.m. for you guys, as some of these little discrete supercells are looking pretty dangerous. Again, 5 p.m., those are kind of rolling into New Hampshire. Then by 6 and 7 and 8, those are kind of some more unorganized showers and thunderstorms up into portions of Maine there, all right? So finally, watches, warnings, and advisories. Orange boxes, those are your heat advisories. We have so many heat advisories in effect right now across the country. We have this swath of heat advisories going all the way from the Dakotas back into Mississippi. We've got some heat advisories in the Florida Panhandle. We've got some heat advisories going all the way from North Carolina back up into Massachusetts. We've even got some heat advisories out there in the portions of California, Nevada, Utah, and Colorado. And we even have a few heat advisories out here in extreme western portions of Texas there. Those pink shaded boxes, those are excessive heat warnings, all right? So we have some of those for areas like New Jersey, Pennsylvania, maybe a sliver there of Delaware, also some back into Utah and California. But other than that, pretty calm right now. So if you guys did enjoy this video, please do be sure to like and subscribe. Make sure to tune in later, as we will be live for this severe weather event at least once, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.